You know that one story I wrote? What do you think of it?
Yeah, that story was pretty nice. I liked it.
Yeah, thank you. I worked hard on it, but I really took way too long to get it out.
I mean, at least it was good. The things from that story were pretty accurate, so good job on that.
I am pretty glad I at least got it done finally. I'm pretty tired now. I think I'm going to go to sleep.
Alright, good night. But are you sure you're actually gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, I'm sure. Where am I? Hello and welcome to Dream Game, a game on Roblox. You can play in two ways. Either you can play walking around the map admiring details and Easter eggs, or you can play the game solving puzzles, looking for secrets in every nook and cranny, and get items to help you solve even more puzzles and find more secrets. There is a handful of dreams in this game and many things to do. This game draws many similarities from Yume an RPG Maker game made in 2003. If you're looking for a puzzle solving game that makes you think outside of the box, or a nostalgic feel of old Roblox mixed in with Yume, this game is definitely for you. I would go through some of the dreams and talk about them from just the standpoint of how it feels to walk around and admiring the setting. Since I want everyone in the audience to be able to play the game for themselves and solve the puzzles for themselves. This game is very interesting and it has very interesting puzzles with very creative solutions to them. I rather not ruin it for other people because the feeling of solving a puzzle by yourself with no help is good. This is kind of like as a kid in the early 2000s, there was not many guides for video games. So if you're stuck on something, we're just stuck. But you can just try over and over and over again until you complete it. And finally completing it, you feel amazing and you feel accomplished. But I know people will look for a guide anyway. That is inevitable. But anyway, on to the video. This dream takes place on a floating ice island with apartment-like buildings. They look something out of Cloud City from Star Wars, but bluer, whatever that means. There is walkways all around the city. Surrounding the island seems to be a box, a moat of some sort, and a spaceship or an eel in the distance. I guess Dream Game snuck in Subnautica. Tanmao contains a main story item you need to progress in the game. In the middle building you can see cones, trees, a statue, in the middle of a fountain. Walking up the stairs you find an island screen. It shows what seems to be the surrounding galaxy. Maybe this dream is just a floating ice rock. This stand displays how long you've been on the island. It's a cool thing, but a question I may ask is who is on this island and what is this door in the middle used for? There's items in the glass box for whatever purpose they may serve. Does this island hold alien species? Because now I think of it, this place looks like a museum because there's no trees that look like that outside. The trees that are outside look more like toilet brushes. There is many things more around the island, like buildings and a moat protecting the island. But for what? I know it's a dream and all, but I'm wondering who could be living on this island. Overall, it's an interesting dream. I like this little ice island and its little ice buildings. Their scenery is really cool knowing I love ice places and floating sky islands. Kinda looks like a combination of the Aether from Minecraft and the Hoth from Star Wars. Also, these trees kinda remind me of something. Anyway, on to the next stream, and probably my favorite. Ocean Lab kinda reminds me of old Wii games and how they look and the scenery, but a Wii game that has never existed. As you walk out of your house and you see the lab, on top there's a little control panel that lets you change the colors of legs and torsos of people that are trapped on lawn chairs. Not gonna lie, I wonder how they got here and why they are here, but they are really one part of the whole dream. There's one part that I really like about this whole dream. Are you ready? It's fish nuking. The fish nuking minigame is the best thing about this game in my opinion. It has really cool music to go along with it, although the music is from a very old arcade game from Japan. I quite enjoy the music that they use. The real problem with this minigame, however, is that when you nuke a fish sometimes, you had to look for the gold because the gold just like flies wherever it wants to when you nuke the fish, so that can be annoying and you have to look for the fish. Other than that, this place really reminds me of a Wii game, and I really like that about this place. That makes it kinda my favorite place in this game. I have some nostalgia about this place despite never going to a place like this ever in my life. Overall, I love this place and you will love it too if fish nuking is all you desire. This place appears to be a swamp of some sort. There is two people to talk to, and their answers are quite odd. Their names seem to be something out of a random name generator, like you just got onto a school website, ABC Mouse of some sort. What is even weirder is the questions that you must ask these green people. One of these people says they live underground. Odd, but I wonder what he means and what he means by they. On the water, this place stands 4 towers on each side guarding the outpost. If you walk out too far, you get shot. On one of the sides, there appears to be a huge slime. To this I say, is this threat why this island exists? Overall, this place is very beautiful, and I like the inclusion of showers in the outpost. These showers are really weird though, because they're just outside, and I don't know, that's weird. Even stranger are these people. Anyway, on to the next place. This place is very interesting since when you walk outside you see a lot of colorful pillars coming out of the floor, and it kind of looks like a Lego set made by a kid, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is literally just a Lego set that this creator made as a kid. Anyway, jumping down is how you get to the island. You have to find a door and find a ladder, then you'll finally be there. There is some houses you can go into and have a look inside. There's not much inside of there except the bathroom with a toilet and bath. Anyway, in these eating areas outside there's tables, but the best thing about this eating area is that there's umbrellas that you can jump on top of to get yourself some studs. Speaking of studs, that's the currency for this game, and you're gonna need a lot of studs to buy stuff. Anyway, you can walk off this ledge and you can see a shop. The shop gives you candy, and there's also a vending machine right next to it, and it's called Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina reference, I guess. Anyway, there's 2 candies on this desk, and there's a shopkeeper there too. But onto the shop has a very low quality PNG of a real life store, and clicking on this buys candy, but the candy takes some of the studs out of your account, so be careful with that. And that goes for the vending machine as well. But anyway, if you turn around, you see a deck with 2 boat types. Buying these boats will allow you to go to sea, but I don't suggest you should buy the more expensive boat if you're just in a private server, but you can buy the most expensive boat if you're like just out with friends and you want to explore together. Anyway, though, has very weird things with it. It has a volcano with blue, red, and green lobsters on it. I don't even know either. And there's many islands to go to, but there's not really anything more remarkable with those given to you. Forgot to mention, there is a place on the side of the island that has no use, but you can press a button and little colorful pieces come out of the dispenser. What this machine does, really, I don't know. It reminds me of one of the side minigames from LEGO Indiana Jones 2. Now on to the 5th and final dream. Pink Swamp looks the best visually. I love the atmosphere of the place. It is really just a glorified Shrek swamp. There is a pixie here and it just literally flies around the map. It's a cool little detail, but most important about this place is the lugs fight. I will probably beat Lugs one day, but not right now. It's really not an easy task.